Oh, 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 Gustav. This is how I feel after playing Act 1.
Oh, God.
I was so in love with Gustav. Like, he was in my main 3. We got CL later, and I was just like, see you later. And I kept Mael, Lune, and Gustav, voiced by my boy Charlie Cox, Daredevil, and they gank him like that. They get him real good. Having him in my party looking like Robert Pattinson, I thought that I had Bruce Wayne in my party. I'm fighting and saving the world together with Bruce Wayne, Batman. And I have strong feelings about Batman. Not in like that way, but like I find him very bizarre. He's probably the most strange superhero ever, if you really think about it. But that's neither here nor there. This is about Expedition 33. I loved Gustav. This literally made me feel the same feelings that I felt when Aerith died, when Sephiroth comes down and she's like, and like the white material's like, you know, like I remember playing that as a kid, and it was just like what? I'm gonna have I'm actually gonna have a panic attack. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, it really made me feel like Final Fantasy VII. It's been so long since I've played a game where the developers don't care about your feelings. You know what I mean? Like they for real were like, oh, you like Gustav? Bam! Actually, it was more like a blast in the, you know, gave him a back shot. Back shot. I don't know about that. But I mean, they got him good. It just was so sad to me. I really had to put the controller down and just go get a breath of fresh air for a little bit, because that was a little heart-wrenching. I'm not gonna lie. That was a wild first act. Kudos. This is Mike picking that up. I don't want like it to be too loud. I'm just like banging your eardrum with this thing. Development team, kudos. Thank you for that, because that was beautiful. I thought it was tastefully done. As much as I love the character, I can see where you're going with it, and it had to happen. And I applaud you for it, for taking that risk, taking that chance, and having the balls to do it. It was really, and it was just well done. And then the burial scene afterwards, I thought that was really, really touching as well. You know, putting his arm underneath the trees, and it was just really sad. It was really sad. It was really good. It was like, but then they just replace him with Verso, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm pretty deep into Act 2 right now. I'm just not really a big fan of Verso. Don't get me wrong. The character is totally fine. He's okay. He's a stand-up guy. Totally fine. It's just his outfit is kind of similar hair. And they gave him the same weapons as Gustav. It was like a replacement as opposed to like a brand new character. And I was like, you can't just replace Gustav like that. I wasn't a big fan of that. I straight up removed him from my party. He is gone. Gustav, I had Gustav, Lune, and Mael. And then like Verso, gone. I had to bring in CL. I'm probably butchering their names. I'm so sorry. I know they say their names over and over and over, but like the way that they're spelt, I say them differently in my head. It's I don't know. When we first met CL, I was like, don't need her. I don't need her. I got my party. But then, you know, you bring me Verso. I'm not replacing Gustav with Verso. See you later. And yeah, Verso's cool and all, but all I can feel is,
how dare you stand where he stood?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Harry Potter, you know, I feel like Mr. Harry Poopy's Pants. The character is totally fine, and he's voiced by the same voice actor who did Clive in Final Fantasy 16, and great voice actor. Absolutely fantastic. But it's a no from me on keeping him in my party. He's gone. I don't care how powerful he is. See you later. But anyways, I do like the direction they're going with the story with him being the son of Renor and him being obviously the sister of Alicia. I think that's pretty awesome. Especially when you get into the camp story where he reveals that he could heal his eye, but he chooses not to. And then his dad can do the same, and he chooses not to. I believe it was CL that pointed that out with his father. I thought it was awesome. And so anywho, as far as Act 1 is concerned, I thought it was fantastic. This game is blowing my mind. And yes, I ended up sailing the waters in a world map. It wasn't on a boat. It is on Esky. which is it's so funny when he's kicking his little hind legs. It's like, I'm sorry, man. His butt cheeks are just like, and it cracks me up every single time. I know the developers were having a field day animating that, and they kudos to that, because it cracks me up. I'm obviously looking into the future. We know that he can fly, and so when we find that stone where it allows him to fly, we're gonna be riding on the back of him. I wonder if he's gonna have like his butt cheeks or something just moving. He's like flapping around, and like I don't know how it's gonna look. I have faith that it's gonna keep me very entertained. And speaking of the world map, I'm still amazed by just how big it is. Honestly, I've been exploring for hours, just going into every little nook and cranny and trying to find the lost gestrels, and fighting enemies that are way beyond my pay grade, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be trying to like learn the timing and stuff and parrying to try to beat these super hard bosses. I fail most of the time, don't get me wrong, but it's fun to attempt it. I had no idea that this game was going to be as big as it is. It blows my mind. I keep saying kudos to the development team. This is amazing. This game is above and beyond what I was expecting it to be. This is what I've been wanting in a turn-based RPG for many, many years, and it literally makes me want to cry just thinking about it. Every time I pick that controller up and I play this game, it is just, I feel like I'm a kid again. It is awesome. But then I think about Gustav getting backshotted and dies, and I'm like, oh God, man, this probably isn't for kids, but you get what I'm trying to say. And holy moly, what is it, 13 days? They passed 2 million copies sold. Oh my gosh, kudos again. I'm so excited for you guys. Like, this is so awesome. So that means Square Enix, we're looking at you. Final Fantasy 17 better be turn-based. Final Fantasy 9 Remake better be freaking turn-based. We want turn-based. The people have spoken. Give it to us. Give it to us now. Sorry guys, I lost my cool there. Let's get back on topic. I love this game so much. If I had to rate it right now, I'd give it, honest to God, a 10 out of 10 right now. It is fantastic. I love it. I love everything about it. I really do. Except for freaking Vero trying to replace my boy Gustav. Step on, man. Get out of here. Shoo. Shoo. Anyways, how do you feel about the game? How do you feel about Act 1? I would hope you're past Act 1 by now, because I just spoiled the heck out of you. Please don't spoil it for me or anybody else in the comments. At the moment, I'm in Act 2, and I'm about to go and fight the Axons, and I kind of stopped right there and I was exploring the world. So that's where I am at. Please don't spoil it, guys, for us or anybody else. But yeah, I'm gonna go and go play this game. Wait, hold on. I have to edit it. I have to edit this video. But I want to play the game. But I have to edit the video. Maybe I play the game first and then I edit the video. No. Play game, edit video. No, I'll edit the video first and then I'll like, okay, see you later, guys. Thanks.